Good morning, it's Keto Granny, and I'm here this morning so that we can have Keto Time with Keto Granny. Let's talk keto. This morning I want to talk about warfarin and the ketogenic diet. Now, I have been doing the ketogenic diet since February of 2018. So at the end of February this year, I will have been on the ketogenic diet for 2 years. I've lost 115 pounds on the ketogenic diet. So yay, yay. I'm so proud of that. But I stopped when I got to 222 pounds. Since that time, I had gained back like 6 or 7 pounds. Is what I always played with in my window for maintenance. I was so happy I had gotten that small that I stopped. Not that I stopped, but I started doing maintenance keto. And I know that I need to lose some more weight. So I am losing an additional 50 to 60 pounds on the ketogenic diet. I started at the weight of 231, and I kept bouncing back and forth. During that time, I had a health scare, so I still stuck with the ketogenic diet, but I didn't lose. I would gain and lose. So that's kind of how I've been doing for the past couple of months. Finally, I've gotten much better news, and then I'm going to the doctor today, so I hope to have better news, even better news. And it's relieved a lot of stress where I've been able to, finally start seeing the scale going in the right direction. So I'm having my coffee this morning. I make my bulletproof coffee just a little bit different, especially since I'm doing maintenance on the diet. I don't add in a bunch of fat. Every now and then, though, I will add in MCT oil and just a teaspoonful, just to kind of get me kick-started in the mornings. But this morning, what I have in my coffee is I use decaf coffee. I used to drink the regular coffee, and I stopped drinking coffee after I left work many years ago. So I have a cup of decaf coffee, and in here I have Baker's chocolate, 100% cocoa. I have a tablespoon of heavy whipping cream. And then I put a little bit of sweetener in this one. I put a teaspoon of the Truvia. And so that's what I'm having in my coffee this morning. And you can make your coffee different ways as far as what you want to call your bulletproof coffee. You can add in a lot of different things. I used to add in sugar-free Hershey's cocoa to mine to make it like a latte version, what I would go and order at the Starbucks. So there are different versions, and I've also seen some type of flavors, a type of flavoring that you can use that's sugar-free in your coffees to make your coffees more like the lattes and different things that you do see at Starbucks. So they have a lot of things that are available now, that you can try on the ketogenic diet. I'm just not up on a lot of them because I don't try a lot of different things on the keto diet. And it's mainly because of the medication I take, which is Warfarin. I've been getting a lot of questions about the Warfarin. It's also known as Coumadin. I believe different things now that they use for as blood thinners. Also, different blood thinners that they offer now. I'm going to grab some notes that I have that's going to kind of help me as we talk about Warfarin. Now, I have had 2 blood clots, and that was so scary too. So that's why I'm on Warfarin, because I have had blood clots before. Warfarin, it's also called Coumadin, Jantoven. That's the word I was looking for earlier. And it's a medicine, and it's used to treat and prevent blood clots. It can be affected by your vegetable intake. And on the ketogenic diet, we eat a lot of vegetables on the ketogenic diet. And this can affect your warfarin level. So what I do, I take warfarin. I make sure that I coincide with the anticoagulation department, and I've already, asked my doctor what type of vegetables I can eat and that type of thing. And what they did was generate a list. They gave me a list of the different vegetables that I can eat, rather freely on the ketogenic diet. Now also, I told them that I eat things like spinach, kale, different things, and they told me as long as I maintain the level of eating those same vegetables daily, or at least that amount daily, then I can eat those vegetables on the ketogenic diet. So it's very, very important that your vegetable intake remain close to the same on the keto diet. Vitamin K intake, that's what's in the vegetables, and that changes the effect of your warfarin, especially if you're eating leafy green vegetables, if you're eating things like spinach and kale, a lot of Brussels sprouts, broccoli and asparagus, a lot of collard greens and turnip greens, mustard greens, the Swiss chard, green tea. These things will change the effectiveness of your warfarin. So if you are eating some of these things, let your doctor know, and that way your levels can be adjusted accordingly. But as I said, you will have to maintain eating that level of vegetables on a daily basis in order for your warfarin not to be affected. You want to be consistent with the amount of vegetables or the amount of vitamin K that you intake daily. And that is coming in mainly through your vegetables on the ketogenic diet. So this is something that you have to remember and that you have to take into account if you are doing the ketogenic diet and you're taking warfarin. Now also, vitamin K is also important for our bodies. So vitamin K, women have to have 90 micrograms of vitamin K daily is our allowance, and for men it's 120 micrograms daily. So you see, vitamin K is important in our diet. So if you're on warfarin, you just want to make sure that you're careful, because warfarin is a very sensitive drug. You have to remember that it's a very sensitive drug. You want to be eating foods containing small amounts of vitamin K as possible. Those are the best vegetables to have. And there is a list. Talk to your doctor. Let your doctor or the anticoagulation department generate a list for you. If you have enjoyed my video, please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe box below, and that way you won't miss any videos that I make or share. Thank you.